It's you're first because it's right to attention.
You're welcome, everybody.
It's not in here. All right, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Every morning you guys are loud, and today you're just, you want to get out of here. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right, thank you. Welcome to our commencement ceremony. Just before we start, I'm going to say it a couple times, but congratulations to all of you. We've had some real issues in this academy. You guys have overcome and done a great job. So congratulations and welcome to our final ceremony. I got the wrong page right here. So at this point, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Academy staff, attend hut. Ready, face. Present, arms.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Ready, face.
So today at our ceremony, we have several dignitaries. I want to thank you all for coming and welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Stand at ease. At this time, I would like to invite Captain DiUlio up to announce our academic achievements.
Firefighters, when your name is called, take one step forward to present yourself in front of your class. For the last 7 weeks, you firefighters have undergone a battery of tests to confirm your proficiency and knowledge. In total, you have taken 8 written tests, 14 skills evaluations, with a total possible points of 2,200. I would like you all to join me in congratulating the following students. The FFA 1020 topic academic honors in 3rd place with 2,100 points, 2,140 points, correction. Representing the Nevada Yuba Placer Unit, Firefighter 2, Fabian Marino. Where you take a step forward. Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't see it. 2nd place with 2,156 points, representing the Sonoma Lake Napa Unit, Firefighter 2 Paramedic, Dakota Parrott. 1st place with 2,164 points, representing the Butte Unit, Firefighter 2, Shane Glabreth. Captain Murphy will recognize the students who has been chosen by the class to be honored with the Iron Anchor. Please step forward.
The Iron Anchor is awarded to the student who was voted by their peers. The student exemplifies the following qualities: pride, integrity, humility, respect, and perseverance, and is the result of unwavering selflessness and professionalism. The FFA 1020 Iron Anchor recipient, representing the San Mateo Santa Cruz Unit, Firefighter 2, William Hines.
So congratulations to those who are just recognized. Let's give them a round of applause. They did a great job. So a little out of order in this ceremony today. Typically I do this at the end, but I'm not going to be offered that chance this time, so I will talk to you at this point. So it's been a great privilege to be the Battalion Chief for the CAL FIRE Training Center South. Since its inception, I was here and I'm very proud of that. Today, as we celebrate your completion of CAL FIRE Firefighter Academy 1020, I also complete and celebrate my tenure at the CAL FIRE Training Center. I'm proud to have been part of the training center over the past 5 years. and also in helping to develop careers of over 1,500 women and men in more than 36 firefighter academies and COAs at the training centers, at the 2 training centers. 7 weeks ago, if you remember, I told you CAL FIRE is the greatest fire department in the world. What makes a fire department great? What makes any institution great? The people. I've worked with many, many people over my career, and many great, most of them great, some not so great, but I can tell you CAL FIRE has the greatest. What makes people great is their passion to do their part to achieve excellence. As I enter into my last month of my career, I challenge you to look beyond yourself and be what makes everything you're involved with great. I usually address all my comments to the students, but today I would like to also include my staff that's worked for me and done such a great job. So I have something for them as well as you. Any of you that have seen my email see at the end over the last about 6 months the words "praesus ut prosus ne ut impressus." What's that mean? I didn't put what it means on there. Some people do. I didn't put it on there. So if you saw that, you might have thought, what's this all about? What that translates to is lead in order to serve, not in order to rule. Our job is not to take over and rule. Our job is to serve. Firstly, serve each other. I'd like to encourage you to conduct yourself and your responsibilities according to that phrase. I challenge you to take that into the rest of your career, wherever it may take you. I thank all of you for being part of my journey. Good luck and best wishes to all of you. Captain Blood and Captain Day will now issue cert.
Academy, attention! Firefighters, when your name is called, please step forward and present yourself in front of your class. Representing the San Benito Monterey Unit, Firefighter 2, Donald Alcorn. Representing the Butte Unit, Firefighter 2, Jared Aljami. Representing the San Luis Obispo Unit, Forestry Technician, Jason Barr. Representing SAC Headquarters, Forester 1, Robin Bellows. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2, Curtis Crosby. Representing the San Bernardino Unit, Firefighter 2, Javier Galarza. Representing the Butte Unit, Firefighter 2, Shane Galbraith. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2, Paramedic Kyle Goins. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2, William Green IV. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2, Andrew Guerrero. Representing the San Mateo Santa Cruz Unit, Firefighter 2, William Hines. Representing the San Diego Unit, Forestry Technician, Carlos Iniguez. Representing the Tehama Glen Unit, Firefighter 2, Joseph Knox. Representing the San Mateo Santa Cruz Unit, Firefighter 2, Chad Liker. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2, Peter Lopez. Representing the Shasta Trinity Unit, Forestry Technician John McQuarrie. Representing the San Mateo Santa Cruz Unit, Firefighter 2 Aaron Manini. Representing the Nevada Yuba Placer Unit, Firefighter 2 Fabian Moreno.
Representing the Butte Unit, Firefighter 2 Brennan Murphy. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Wade Owens. Representing the Riverside Unit, Forestry Technician Nicholas Payne. Representing the Sonoma Lake Napa Unit, Firefighter 2 Paramedic Dakota Parrott. Representing the Nevada Yuba Placer Unit, Firefighter 2 Zachary Perry. Representing the San Benito Monterey Unit, Firefighter 2 Zon Polides. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Efren Ramirez. Representing the Madera Mariposa Unit, Firefighter 2 John Reyes. Representing the San Diego Unit, Firefighter 2 Samuel Rodriguez. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2 Dakota Sheeler. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2 Fernando Sun. Representing the San Diego Unit, Firefighter 2 John Tenasio. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Dominic Trong. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Paramedic Joshua Van Holzen. Representing the San Mateo Santa Cruz Unit, Firefighter 2 Johnny Vega. Representing the Shasta Trinity Unit, Forestry Technician Oscar Villanueva. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Paramedic Ryan Wofford. Representing the Riverside Unit, Firefighter 2 Mark Waning. Representing the Fresno Kings Unit, Firefighter 2 Christopher Winder. Turn it over to Chief Amistoy.
Good morning. Congratulations. At this point, I'd like for all of you to mount your badges. Before we administer the oath of office and conclude your time here at the Training Center South, I'd like for you to reflect on 3 words. Those words are sacrifice, duty, and honor. Sacrifice. I ask that you recognize the sacrifice that you and your families have made and will continue to make in the service of the citizens of the great state of California. Duty. Duty is the moral and legal obligation you will subscribe to today as I administer the department's oath. But beyond that, it's the responsibility of knowing what is right and what is wrong as you embark on your chosen profession. Honor. Honor is the esteem, privilege, and respect that is earned through your ongoing sacrifice to that duty. More than that, it's honoring those that you will serve, and it's honoring your family and friends with the decisions you make and with the actions you display. With that in mind, I'll now deliver the oath of office. Firefighters, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. As a member of the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, It is my duty to safeguard lives and property.
It is my duty to safeguard lives and property.
To be honest in thought and deed.
To be honest in thought and deed.
In both my personal and professional life.
In both my personal and professional life.
I will be exemplary in obeying.
I will be exemplary in obeying.
The laws of the land.
The laws of the land.
And the regulations of my department.
And the regulations of my department.
I will never act officiously.
I will never act officiously.
Or permit personal feelings.
Or permit personal feelings.
Prejudices.
Prejudices.
Animosities.
Animosities.
Or friendships.
Or friendships.
To influence my decisions.
To influence my decisions.
I recognize the badge of this position.
I recognize the badge of this position.
As a symbol of public faith.
As a symbol of public faith.
And I accept it as a public service.
And I accept it as a public service.
I will constantly strive to achieve.
I will constantly strive to achieve.
These objectives and ideas.
These objectives and ideas.
Dedicating myself to my chosen profession.
Dedicating myself to my chosen profession.
With the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. Congratulations. I'd now like to invite Chief Stanglin for a few words.
Chief McPeck, you can come stand right here, please. Well, Academy class graduations are some of the most exciting days for Training Center and Academy staff. And that's because of your accomplishments and the achievements that you reach going through your academies. It's a huge milestone in your career, and I just want to say congratulations. I don't want to take the focus off of you this morning, but we need to recognize, as you know, Chief Dan McPeck. So Dan, it was about 5.5 years ago, I think I first met you as an adjunct. You came up to the training center, and I've been in the training program for about 6 years, and we were in the process of rebuilding and getting aligned with state fire training and the Firefighter Academy in particular. And you really took the bull by the horns with a group of captains. We later hired you because you put a transfer in and brought you up and as a part of our team. You were a part of that team for 2 years in Ione, where you traveled, sacrificed time away from your family to make a great program for the state of California. And then it was my esteemed privilege and honor to promote you to battalion chief 3 years ago, and you helped us open the doors down here at Training Center South. So on behalf of me, Chief Catherine Frazier, Deputy Chief of Training Operations, Chief Chris Anthony of Cooperative Fire, EMS, Safety, and Training, we just want to congratulate you on a successful 32-year career, and we wish you the best and your wife the best and a healthy retirement.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Now for the ringing of the bell. The fire service is steeped in tradition, and one of those traditions is the ringing of the bell. The ringing of the bell signifies the beginning of a tour. The ringing of the bell signifies the need to respond and to suppress a fire or to save a life. The ringing of the bell also signified the completion of a call and all as well. The first volunteer fire department in the United States was the invention of Benjamin Franklin. In 1735, he wrote in his newspaper, and I quote, "Boston has a club or society of active men belonging to a fire engine whose business it is to attend all fires, and with it, whatever happens." Because of technological advances in the fire service, we no longer utilize the ringing of the bell as a means of sounding alarm, but the tradition, respect, and honor of the bell still lives. This is the tradition of Cal Fire. The tradition was exposed so eloquently and conspicuously indeed and commitment by Battalion Chief Dan McPeck. How does one measure the value of a man's life when it was devoted to the betterment of countless others? His reach and scope have years of legacy. Today, many of our firefighters, the officers, and their families will continue the traditions that Dan has inspired them to pursue at the fire stations, fire camps, and a training center. It will take several years before we have a condition where many members of the department, specifically in a training center, will not be influenced directly
by his enlightened leadership and guidance. So, in respect of that deep tradition, the bell will now be rung a symbolic 3 times, thus signifying the beginning of FFA 1020's tour duty and for the retirement of Battalion Chief Dan McPeck's last class with Cal Fire in this service to the citizens of this great state of California. It is our hope and our prayer that all your tour duty and his retirement will be fulfilling and surrounded by safety. And now for the passing of the guidon. Chiefs, liaison, front and center. The passing of the guidon. The guidon has been an identification of the Firefighter Academy as part of the training process. The significance and importance of the guidon is what it represents to the unit. Wherever the unit is, the guidon is displayed for everyone to see. It is an honor to be the guidon carrier of this unit. In the Academy, he or she is known as the Class Liaison. The Class Liaison stands in front of the class and is a rallying point for firefighters to fall into formation every day. The guidon is a symbol of spirit, dedication, teamwork, and class identity. The Training Center South Guidon will now be passed back to Battalion Chief Dan McPeck. And with the finest traditions of the fire service and one of his last actions before retirement, Battalion Chief Dan McPeck will pass on the Training Center South Guidon to Battalion Chief Chris Carrera. And now, for his last action for his tour of duty here at the Academy, Battalion Chief Dan McPeck will dismiss the class.
FFA Class 1020, attention! You are dismissed.
Academy 1020! What are we?
Movement dedicated!